All right, Barker, what do we have here?
All right, man, this is my 1966 Plymouth Satellite. It's a pro touring build. It's getting a SpeedTech chassis. It's got a 392 or 6.4 liter HEMI, late model Gen 3 HEMI. 6-speed transmission going in. Right now we're just trying to get the metal work out of the way, rust repair. Getting ready to epoxy the roof here. So hitting it with acid wash prior to epoxy just to kill any rust that might still be in the lingering around. Trying to lay a good foundation for all the paint and body work.
Okay.
So we're going to get the roof and the C-pillars done today, and then work my way into the trunk gutters and get last few areas finished up, so we can finish. Got a lot of new sheet metal going in, new floor pan, got new quarter panels. Still got a little bit of rust repair to finish up, so we're just trying to get it sealed up and epoxy and get it back up on the frame table. Start doing some metal work. Wait for chassis stuff to show up. Should be an interesting build. Gotta have a lot of rubber on the ground.
What size tire are you planning on putting under it?
Right now the plan is 315s on the front and 345s on the rear. It'll be a 18-inch diameter front wheel, 19-inch diameter rear wheel. There's going to be a little bit of a stagger. Tire availability, that hits me on some of the Corvette size tires, and a little more tire availability. And it'll be common with my Firebird. It's going to have a similar tire combination. And we planned the rear end width and everything to match the same backspace and stuff as the Firebird, so I'll have some opportunity to switch wheels and tires back and forth if I want to change things up. But yep, kind of in the no fun stuff right now. Hopefully before too long we'll be hanging new sheet metal and doing chassis work. That'll be a little more fun and glamorous than killing rust and sheet metal. That's part of it.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and show everybody what she looks like now. Front frame rails are going away. And the aprons too, correct?
Yeah, all at the very top of the apron. Got new aprons coming from SpeedTech that allow for wider front tires. The front subframe from SpeedTech brings the frame rails in narrower, make room for the bigger tires. Still allow for 30 degrees of turn angle, even with the 315 inside the stock body.
Sounds impressive. So Barker already has the underside sealed up. This cross member is going away. But yeah, this will be a stout build. This will probably be our premier build of the channel over the next year. This car did not look this way when he got it. It was relatively together, but had some flaws.
It's kind of one of them rabbit holes. We started thinking maybe I should fix a few things, and then been a lot of surprises along the way. There's been a couple of crashes somewhere between now and 1966. It's been in a couple accidents, and some not so proper repairs, so we started taking care of some of that, and then it just kind of morphed into this crazy build with one of the Speed Tech components, and right now I think the plan is we're looking at probably gonna go with bare brakes. I got some forge line wheels I think I like for this build, so should be pretty cool. Don't see a lot of pro touring cars in this style of V-body, so especially not at that level. So should be somewhat unique. It's what I really like about the build.
Oh yeah. If you guys have been watching the channel for some time, you've noticed quite a bit of Scott's work. We have the hooker sitting over here in hibernation, Mackey's big tire car, the duck, which is over there. So this is going to be a little different than what Scott normally divulges into, but this will be a lot nicer, more comfortable ride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm just getting older, but like air conditioning, cruise control, overdrive transmissions, those things are starting to be more important to me than horsepower. And I want cars that can go around corners too, not just straight line.
Oh yeah. This will be a perfect, was that hot rod power tour car.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to do some good guys events,
Yep.
some autocross. Obviously, like to make the Mopar events and do some autocross there as well.
Mopar will be a big one for us.
This product, and we've kind of been using this fast etch for just ensuring that we kill all the rust or any rust that's lingering before we do the epoxy top coat. And it's kind of cool. It'll turn the metal like into a purple hue, and it's hopefully kills any rust that's lingering in the sand scratches or anything that we couldn't get mechanically. This will kill it, and it'll give us a chemical adhesion as well for the epoxy. Just trying to get a good foundation for all the body and paint work. It's been a little time consuming. We've been doing just sections of the vehicle at a time, just because of the amount of time it takes, and so we're getting about down to the last sections. So I'll be happy when she's all in epoxy and back on the frame table.
Oh yeah.
And start moving in the other direction. Instead of disassembly, we'll maybe start adding new sheet metal. And the chassis should arrive here, I think it'll be here in about another 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So trying to get as much of the sheet metal work and repair I can do before the chassis gets here, so we can move right into chassis work. Then the fun will begin. The fun fabrication.
Yeah. So these quarter skins are going away. Scott's going to put new quarter skins on.
Yep, got new. There's not a lot of sheet metal available for this body style, but one thing they do offer is the full quarter panels. So we made the decision to go with full quarters. Other stuff, anything this car shares in common with the 68 nut V bodies is kind of available. So floor pans, trunk drop downs, those kind of things. So we're doing as much new sheet metal as we can. Just not a lot available. So we've already done extensive repair on the doors and the fenders, because those you're kind of limited to OEM original stuff on that. Getting ready to start on the hood as soon as we get this all epoxied. The hood and the trunk, I still got to get them kind of worked up and ready. But yeah, getting there. I think the goal is to do all of the work in-house here, including the paint job and all the fabrication. We're going to try to do it all ourselves.
As you guys see, that's our paint booth back there.
Yeah, we got a blow-up booth for doing primer work. Not real sure yet what we'll do for top coat. I don't think the blow-up paint booth, I don't think I'd trust it for top coat, but it's good for primer. So it allows a quick booth and air it up, pull it in there, shoot some primer. And so it has been really handy for that. I'm just not sure I trust it for top coating yet. So we're either gonna maybe try to rent a paint booth or maybe build one. We'll see. We rent one, we'll probably go that route.
Say, we're not a stranger to building a paint booth.
No, yeah. We had one in the other building, it was kind of a makeshift one. I'm not opposed to it. Because obviously I have a few other cars that are going to need painted as well, so it might not be a bad investment.
Oh yeah.
But I'd like to know if I can actually paint before I build one. Might not.
That would be key.
I've painted before, but never a whole car. I've painted bits and pieces. Painted a couple Harleys, but never an entire car, so I'm not sure how good I'll be at the body work. I'm more of a metal guy. I think I trust myself on the metal work. I feel my metal work is probably as good as anybody's, but the body filler, when it comes to being artistic and doing sculpturing, if you gotta do any sculpturing, I don't know how good I'll be at that, but we're fixing to find out.
Well, y'all will want to stay paying attention to this build. I've already missed a lot on recording, but I'll try to add in some still shots at the end of this video. But this is going to be probably the nicest build we've got in the shop, so you guys will not want to miss it.
The most expensive. The most work and the most expensive.
Ain't nothing nice that's cheap.
Yeah.